Whoa. Huge fight weekend. So 2 UFCs, a Bellator, and then Kovalev Ward.
Yeah.
4 fights, son, and then college football. What's your fucking
Didn't see any college football.
No, nor would you. I'm just saying it was a busy weekend.
A very busy weekend of fighting.
Yes.
But I want to start with the Kovalev Ward fight.
I would love to start there, too.
Yeah.
I didn't watch any of the UFC.
I
just didn't care.
No, I didn't
I saw Ryan Bader beat up an old, weathered little nog.
Yeah.
But for Ryan Bader's, I'm surprised UFC gave him this fight because his last fight in his contract before he renegotiates. Like, here's little nog. He's basically the Mummy Returns. Just whoop his ass and then we'll negotiate. So Bader's a good name. If he goes to Bellator, you get some problems.
Oh, yeah.
Bader, Phil Davis, that's a fun fight.
Yes, it is.
Hell yeah.
Yes, it is.
So I was surprised. No shit, he beat the hell out of him.
Yeah.
And then obviously Bellator,
I couldn't watch that.
Chandler.
I would never have watched that.
No, I didn't watch. It did nothing for me. And I don't miss fights.
Well, I don't want to see a noble figure like Little Nog after all those fights. I don't want to see a man like that who has trouble moving his body get beat up by Ryan Bader.
I'm surprised he does it. And then you had in Bellator, which was a great card, you had Benson Henderson and Chandler.
Who won that fight?
Chandler won it. And he DDT'd, suplex, Ben. And it's something to see. I'm going to have to show you because you're balls deep in guys doing stuff like that. You know, you're always on Instagram watching males do
and you know how I was
stuff.
a wrestler.
Well, yeah, but you know how you're always on Instagram. Whenever I look at Bryan's Instagram, he's looking at like big, large men do manly stuff every time. It's not
Get
hot
bigger,
chicks.
faster, stronger. There's a website I belong to, and
you belong
Combat
to,
Sports,
or you just follow?
And I mean, I follow.
Yeah, you don't belong to.
And
it.
Alpha Sports, I think it's called, and I watch all that crazy dumb shit.
Yeah,
yep. I'm obsessed.
So
and you know I'm in my weightlifting
if you follow
class.
those, just go. Am I a pussy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I follow those.
That's right. That's right.
I follow none of those.
But I also take a weightlifting class now. So if you're wondering why
if you want to find Bryan the Kid Callen, you can find him at Venice Barbell Club.
I'm
What's
there.
up, son?
Training with Josh.
And it's new.
It's new and I love it.
And they get you doing power cleans and snatch and shit at 50.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's so smart, man.
Well, you know what?
No, pick it up at 50.
You know what? He's an Olympic alternate. I'm starting with very lightweight, and there's so much technique. But more importantly, I'm the kind of guy after 2 classes, because I'm sore. No, because I'm sore, and then I put on my shirt, and it's a little tight around my arms because it hasn't stretched out yet.
Working.
And I look in the mirror, I go, dude, I think I'm getting bigger. And then I walk around with my chest a little high, and then I see myself in the reflection, and I go, well, of course I'm not. Did you listen to Rogan's podcast with Louis Simmons, the strong man who knows more about it? Trains Matt Brown, everybody. He has a gym in Ohio that you could never join.
And he's batshit crazy.
He's batshit crazy.
Yeah. It was
He's
great.
amazing. I loved it.
He's talking about steroids and shit?
He's never been off them. 47 years, never been off them.
He's crazy.
But
Has all these injuries?
You didn't cycle injuries. Both his biceps torn off.
Not here. Listen to Rogan's podcast. A lot of our
Hilarious.
listeners have heard it. Yeah. You just heard it now?
Hilarious.
You just heard it now?
I
he's
listened to it
crazy.
yesterday on the
I
radio.
love him, but he's crazy
Oh,
as
my
shit.
God.
That was
Oh, my
months
God.
ago, B. Yeah.
Oh,
He's
I
crazy.
guess it was months ago,
months
and I'm sorry
yeah.
about that.
But no, he's...
Well, he can turn... When he tilts his head back, his pulse will stop.
Hey, but his whole like kind of breakdown of steroids and why they should use them, and I was just like, dude, he's crazy.
Yeah. You know what's fucked up about that?
You like them?
I thought about using steroids. I was like, maybe I should get on steroids. You know what I mean?
That guy?
I just,
I mean, I think he was fascinating. And
I'm just influenced
very easily. Very easily. Yeah.
Especially when you start talking about steroids and you can get much bigger and stronger. I'm like, maybe.
Wait, you needed that guy to tell you steroids make you bigger, faster, stronger?
Well, no, I know that, but I was like, maybe they're not that bad. He's been on 47 years. He's 69. Can't move.
Barbell Club, Bryan Callen.
Yeah. Now let's get back to Andre Ward and
when did you watch
Sergey
it? Because you were doing stand-up at Ontario.
I was,
right?
so I recorded it.
So you watched it yesterday?
To me, there's simply no doubt in my mind that Kovalev won all but maybe 2 rounds.
Most people would agree with you.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, the damage, the power he hits with, but he face-palmed the great Andre Ward, knocked him down. And with Kung Fu, with Kung Fu, Kung Fu hand.
Or it was a right hand, it was ridiculous.
But we learned that in Kung Fu. And then he proceeded to continue to keep him on his back feet. And now, Andre Ward exhibited great warrior.
You don't win a fight by going forward. Like you can't just win a fight by going forward. So the other thing I have with this, it was a close fight. Do I think Ward won? I can see an argument for both guys. I don't think it's clear Ward won. I don't think it's clear Kovalev
See, I
won.
do.
I don't. So my reason behind that is, if that knockdown the second round never happened, we're not having this conversation. Those first 2 rounds, I texted my brother and went, holy shit, if Ward's getting pieced up like this right now, there's no way he survives. When Kovalev would engage, Ward's whole plan was to wear him out. So all those body shots, all that counts. And you could see Kovalev start to wear and tear at the end of the rounds. I thought after really after 4, Ward started to steal a lot of rounds. And when that Lenderman or whatever the
Harold Letterman,
he was so off it was even funny. And what makes it, and I love him and he deserves all the credit, but he's old as shit. So when he goes and he showed kind of his lack of analytical brilliance, I'd say, when he goes, I don't get why Ward just doesn't come straight at Kovalev.
Well,
I don't get why
that.
he doesn't. It's like, oh shit. So
what?
So I think let's finish this. So I think Ward, it's very, very close. Now it's an automatic rematch, I think, in the contract. So they're gonna. I would watch those guys fight every Saturday.
100%.
That was one of the best fights I've ever seen.
100%.
To me, though, it was so close. It was so damn close.
Yeah.
I could see either way. Some rounds I gave to Ward. Very few.
9th round, you have to give to Kovalev.
9th round,
right?
yeah. And then after that, I don't give him any.
But I mean, to watch Kovalev do the damage he did, I felt like he was.
I didn't see much damage after the second round.
The only thing I saw Ward do was hit Kovalev a couple times with jabs.
But remember, when they're in those clinch and he's laying all this stuff.
That counts?
And hell yeah, it slowed Kovalev. Those are body shots.
Yeah. Yeah, I still had Kovalev winning literally.
Most people do. Yeah. I didn't at all. I watched it, and I watched it again. I'm like, God, it's so close.
I'm definitely watching that fight again.
It's so close. I'd watch them fight every Saturday.
Yeah.
Amazing fight. And I love people like, this is why boxing is dead. It's so crooked.
You're out of your
Not
mind.
really, man. And that was an amazing fucking fight.